what we are up to here today. The farm that is the furthest distance away from our farm, we got done with here yesterday morning. Drove the chopper from that farm clear to the other side, to the one farm that's the furthest in the other direction, to get on to some conventional corn. And that corn was too wet, and then we had to come back halfway between the farm we left yesterday morning and the home farm, and this is where we're at. I ended up blowing this off here last night. However, I didn't have the fuel trailer with me, so we're filling that with fuel now. I'm standing here, you can see a bunch of bees flying around, so I don't know what is going on with that, but I might have to move this machine. But while we're filling with fuel, what we need to be doing, or what we need to do next, after I've got this blown off, I was doing a little inspection on our stress cracks that we have in the neck, and I've got a couple more to weld in. I've got one right there, and then another one right there, and then there's one down right here. Minor, but we better get them addressed so that we don't lose the whole works here. So we're gonna have to get our little die grinder out, V that out a little bit, and weld it in. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way back to the farm, and we're gonna cover one of the BMR bunks. We've got a tire shooter now that we're gonna use, and that'll be the first time we use the tire shooter. I need to find out where these bees are coming from. I opened up this hood on the back of the chopper here to check the oil, and I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know if there's a hive here somewhere or what, but we might be working with some friends here. I don't know. They're flying around. All right, let's get things underway here. All right, so I ended up turning the chopper around because I've got all my welding leads are on the right hand side of the truck. Air hose is on the right side. I would have had to drug everything over to the other side to work on the chopper. I kind of wanted to do that, get set up here while we were putting fuel in. Fuel shut off, so turn the chopper around and we can dive right up in there. I'm gonna unhook the battery, but before I do that, what we're gonna do is we're going to get this compressor going. Do that right from the remote. You have to turn the compressor on from the remote. I'm gonna hit auxiliary. That'll pump up the air tank, which is underneath this deck here. While that's pumping up, we'll get the batteries unhooked and we'll jump right up in there, grind that, V that out with this little die grinder thing, and then we will weld it. So let's get our battery unhooked. We might as well start this welder up so that we don't have to climb up in there only one time. All right, let's get to work here. We got to get back to the farm so we can help them cover Bunk. All right. see more if you were over here.
Alright, so there's more weld gobbed on there, and we'll just have to keep an eye on it and just stay ahead of the cracks. I ordered one of these. This bolts down to here. There's a couple of spots it bolts up into the front on a cross member, and this whole piece here we're going to end up replacing here eventually. but there wasn't one in the States. A couple of dealerships might have them in stock. I don't know if S&P will be able to get those sourced from those other dealerships or not, but we're going to go ahead and get everything packed up and put away. I've got a little bit of grease to add to this unit. We'll do that, keep an eye on everything, make sure we haven't got any fires brewing, and then we'll roll on out of here, get back and get the bunk covered and get that job done. We've still got bees flying around. I don't know if I hit a ground hive or what, but they're friendly. They're very friendly. If you show fear or are scared of them or just start saying, oh my god, there's bees, oh geez, and start swatting your hands, they detect fear, and then that's when they'll sting you. But if you just kind of work around them gently, you'll be alright. Alright, let's get this stuff put away. Stop engine. Controller turned off so we can stop the engine. Got the engine stopped, and we'll go ahead and shut this welder off so that we can work in peace and quiet. Then when if this happens to something's running. Fan on the compressor. I wonder if that turns off with the key. Yep. Alright, yeah, there must be a ground hive here somewhere because there's bees flying around the truck now too. So, alright. Well, we're back here to the farm. These guys have got a piece of plastic rolled out. And we're going to give this tire shooter a try. And we'll go ahead and get some tires on it.
I think at the time I've been out on the road, lonely at night, and it'd been a while, so it was on my mind. Well, I saw him walk in with his
So it is actually the following day now, and we are at the end of our day. We ended up getting that bunk covered yesterday morning. Took us just 2 hours to cover that bunk. Combination of the cut tires and using the tire shooter sped things up quite a bit. And as you can see, we are back at home base, filling the chopper with fuel out of our larger storage tank. Service truck needs fuel, and in the morning we'll have to regroup with you guys and we'll show you how we're going to fix this here. So this is the end horn. I don't know if you guys can see it all that well. Let me shine some light on it here. Yeah, you guys can't see it all that well, but that, let me get back here like that. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. But that end horn there, I was cutting along the outside of the field, right up next to the road. It was the last bit of corn that we were going to chop tonight. I was just going to fill everybody up for their last time. I was right on the edge of the field, and the road was up a little higher in the field, and I was grazing the edge a little bit, and that horn stuck in the ground, and I must have grabbed a stone. So we got that goofed up. We'll get that off in the morning, and we'll show you what the destruction of that looks like. Basically, it's supposed to look like this here. There is the feeler in it right here that is supposed to go along the ground and raise the head up, but as you can see, it didn't raise itself up quick enough. It spread itself off of, I don't know, what side is it? The outside? But it spread itself open, and we're just going to have to weld this back together. Probably get new ones. We need some new hardware. It's all wore out anyways, just from all of the vibration and whatnot that we have going on there. Now this got up into the end knife a little bit, and we've got one blade that's cracked. We'll get that off in there. It looks like we've got, that cleaner is bent, the bolts are bent in it. I don't know, where's our other one here? Our other one's gone. I think our other one is gone. One there. There should be one right here. That's gone. So yeah, our bracket is gone, and Jared said it was wobbling quite a bit. Looks like we're cracked right there. Yeah, we'll have to re-weld that. So this video is just going to be some welding and repairs on the old girl here. Yeah. So, alright, we'll join up with you guys in the morning when it's light out. It's just a little after, well, it's 10 minutes to 9. We had this mishap happen here the other day, cutting around the outside of the field, and there was a very large tree that was down, and this one caught in the ground, bent it right down. We straightened it back together, and as you can see, it's, ooh, that's all loose. Looks like we got a bolt that's not in there. Wow, we got some work to do here tomorrow morning. It looks like we got a bolt loose or out right there. Yeah, that bolt's loose. So we'll have to look that over. So, alright. Let's join up with you guys in the morning. Okay?